Yo, my people, I literally did a one-off reaction, which was Stormzy's reaction, which you guys can go check out if you haven't seen. Then I was literally switching over to the Njies V2 channel to do the non-music reactions, because that's what it was about, but I wanted to do the Stormzy one. And then as I'm doing my Njies V2 reactions for the non-music channel, then this comes out, and that was, so I'm gonna react to this and drop this as well right after the Stormzy one and them thing there. You know what I'm saying? But we've got the world boss in at the building, people. You know what I'm saying? 10 essentials. His stream with Kai Cenat. If you have not watched that, go watch no. I don't care if you're a person that watches long form content, watch every second of that stream. It was probably top 3. I'm not going to say, you know what I'm saying, it was the best of all time and that in terms of Kai Cenat streams, because, you know, you be forgetting certain ones and them thing there. But bro, top 3 without a doubt, bro. That stream was lit. And the other reason why I'm here is because he's Jamaican, bro. And you see Jamaica, Africa, all of these countries, we do things different to the Americas, to the, what do you call it, UKs and them thing there and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Our childhoods are completely different and that, bro. I was out here making bow and arrows to the point where adults were telling me, yo, that bow and arrows is way too dangerous, you need to destroy that, and you get me and them thing there. You know, and our things was rocks, sand and them thing there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bottle caps and rocks, you know what I'm saying? Pressing it down into a flat, like, you know what I'm saying? And that putting strings through that, bro, having little, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering if that's going to be involved in here a little bit, or if it's just going to be a flipping domesticated, westernized type of top 10 and that, bro. But we'll see. There'll be some Jamaican elements in there for sure and that, bro. But let's see.
Well, go on, GQ. This is Vybz Kartel, and these are 10 things I cannot do without.
But react like this and that, because it's a, you get me, not a music video. Sour Haribos. You see what I'm saying? He's been domesticated. I knew it. I knew it. He's been domesticated. He's been domestic Haribos and Sour Patches, bro. I didn't know that till I was about like 16, 17, and that crazy to me, bro. Maybe even later than that. But
now, this is my first essential, because in all things we do, we put God first. So my first essential is the Holy Bible. And my favorite psalm is Psalms 91. Psalms 91, I'm gonna give you 3 verses. It says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in him will I trust. I mean, this psalm, what it means to me is like, when you need that extra help, when you think you can't go any further, you can always turn to the Psalms. They're like a direct connection to you and God. So that's my favorite Psalms. Being incarcerated, I spoke out to God, I cried for help, and he replied. And I made a promise that if you get me out, I'll never stop calling your name, never stop praising your name, never stop being as positive as I can. And I'm keeping that promise to this day, man. For me, God is everything. God is the greatest, man. Now, my next essential is this. In Jamaica, we call them gummy bears. These are my 2 favorites. You know, you have the Sour Patch Kids, and my all-time favorite, the classic. Now, this is the Gold Bear. And you can eat it on your own, drink it with water, or drink it with a cold beer.
Man said water or cold beer. That's the first time I heard anyone say it and that, bro. Obviously, sometimes when it comes to anything sweet, you might wash it down with some water because of how sweet you can get, you know what I'm saying, to kind of neutralize the sugar a bit and then go again and that, you know what I'm saying, and them thing there, especially with things like chocolate or whatever and that, bro. But beer, mad thing.
Drink it with a cold beer.
Is there any other candies or things you like?
Yeah, I love Kit Kat. So Kit Kat, if you see this, send me 2 containers of Kit Kat. Thank you in advance. I think it's the energy that it gives, that rush. Ever since I was a kid, this has been my favorite since day dot. You know what I mean? So I'm loyal to what I'm loyal to.
I hear it.
Well, my favorite brand of cologne is Louis V. It's the imagination, but I was in such a rush. I got the roses. It has that musky smell, it's nice. It has that manly smell that I like, and the ladies are attracted to it.
On the internet, it's about gatekeeping.
Gatekeep is such a strong word, though. Let's go with my favorite cologne is Louis Vuitton. Wink, wink. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I have my special mix that I don't talk about. It's a secret recipe. It's sort of like the KFC one.
Of course. You know what? This is a grown man top 10 still. This is a grown man top 10. I don't mind it. This is a, well, actually, apart from the Haribos and the flipping Sour Patch Kids and that, bro. But that's one thing people don't realize, because I come from Gambia and I'm half Gambian, half Jamaican and that, fam. You know what I mean? And Jamaica is kind of more so towards the American side in terms of adults will actually now, you know, Because I feel like Vybz Kartel's been around and that, but in places like Jamaica, Africa and that, bruv, adults will look at sweets and chocolate as like, oh, for kids, like, you know what I'm saying? And that, bruv, like, as soon as you get to a certain age and that you got to eradicate how many different things and that, bruv, and this is for children and that, like, that's not how it goes in life, bro. Like, flipping enjoy life and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? And them thing there, bruv. So I even let the Sour Patch Kids and the Haribos slide and that, bruv. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people be doing too much in that, fam. But other than that, though, this is a grown man top 10 still. I respect it.
Now, this is my next essential and one of the most important essentials. Water. H2O. Especially because I'm an artist, so I drink a lot of water. So it's good for the throat. Yeah, and it has to be room temperature, though. My voice box, as we like to call it, is fully activated, so I have to be careful how I treat it. It's like the hamstring of an athlete. You know what I mean? You have to be careful with it. Cold water will mess up your throat, especially before you perform. Fun fact, hydrogen starts fires, oxygen starts fires. Put them together, you out the fire.
Guys always trying to spit a barber in whatever way.
Now, brings me to my next essential, the cell phone.
I like this guy already. I've been liking this guy and that, bruv. But look at this. What the 1 minute. You see right here, he's got an iPhone, but from the stylus right there, I can tell that is a Samsung. I like that right there. I always tell people in that, well, now and that, because I'm a tech person, bro. I got phones now, tablets. In my childhood, this is all I wanted. I even had a stint. Fun fact about me. When I was younger, I used to steal phones. It wasn't in my character, but at the end of the day, I love tech so much in that, bro, that I did that. Now, man, got PCs, phones, tablets, and them thing there, bro. But I always say, never stay loyal to one thing. Big man, there's so many different phones out here that are capable of so many different things. You got phones like these. You got phones that open in 2. Bro, we have a phone that opens in 2 and then opens and as a third egg, like, bro, we got so much different types of technology. For you to be loyal and flipping blind to just one brand is annoying, bro. So I like that he's got the best of both worlds here and that, bro. And to be honest, bro, I'm gonna keep on saying this. If you're gonna get one phone and that, bro, it probably shouldn't be iPhone and that, bro. Because I'm telling you, fam, the phone is like a Nokia 3310, bro, but just modernized in that, bro. It can't do anything. It literally can't do anything, bro. Like, you're just it's locked in its own world. It's like you're in 4 walls and that, bro, bare contained and them thing there. Whereas other Android, they just let you be free. But either way, though, just try everything. If you're just on Android, try Apple. If you're just on Apple, try Android. You get me? And in the Android market, there's so many different phones. It's ridiculous, bro. And all of that, the camera's better. That's all out the window now, bro. Tech is at a point now where it's just whatever you prefer and that. So all of that, this camera's better. Shut up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And them thing there. It doesn't matter what phone we're talking about. They're all good now, bro. You know what I mean? So explore, man. You know what I'm saying? You man be anyway. We continue. You know what I mean?
I cannot go anywhere without it. This is my office. It's my communication tool. It's what I use to chill sometimes. I'm on a plane. I'm in the car, chill, scroll through the internet. I never leave home without my phones, and it has to be 2. I got 2 phones, like Kevin Gates. Definitely Instagram and TikTok. You can mingle, talk to the fans, you know what I mean? Know what's new, what's trending. We use the Instagram to promote our stuff as well, and the TikTok. So we usually over there. Then from there, we send them to our YouTube channel. My YouTube page is Vybz Kartel Radio, so go subscribe. Yeah, I'm on YouTube too. I like it. It's very demure, is what I'm saying. It's very cutesy in a way. It's very mindful. So my next essential is 2 watches. I never go anywhere without at least 2 watches.
And this has always been a thing, but like I said, I can't remember what reaction, there's a lot more people doing the 2 watches thing. Now, I don't know how I feel about it. And, you know, like, bro, we get it. You got bread, you know what I'm saying? You can afford thing, but the 2 watches thing, I feel like people are might look back at this type of era as people doing it so much, and I mean, like, that was a bit corny type of thing. Like, why do you need 2 watches?
My next essential is 2 watches. Never go anywhere without at least 2 watches. Why? Maybe I'm trying to make up for lost time. This is my favorite brand of watch, the Rolex. So this is the Ever Rose Gold Presidential with the factory set diamonds. And this is also a Rolex, but it's the bust down. And this is one of my favorite watches because it was gifted to me by Popcorn. He was a young kid, I brought him to fame. And when I came out, he gave me this watch. And I wear it everywhere. So big up Popcorn, unruly. You know now. But you know what I've noticed? No matter how many times I wear 2 watches, I still get the same 24 hours. So I'm thinking, did Einstein lie to us? Is time relative to the observer? I don't know. In time. Now my next essential is the Louis V string bag. My documents are in it, credit cards are in it, and my security is always around me, so don't get any ideas. Let me see what else is in it.
Yo, I'm still building up the clothes and them thing there, fam. You know what I'm saying? And that, bro, started to upgrade the wardrobe in the past like year or two, whatever, and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But one accessory in that, bro, bags, bro. I'm a big fan of bags still. You know, I've been a backpack man from, you get me, but different type of bags and them thing there, bro. So I know for a fact that's one thing that I'm definitely gonna deep diving into next.
Security's always around me, so don't get any ideas. Let me see what else is in
all
it.
Of that.
My torch, which is a lighter. Don't know what else is in it. Money, and more money. But yeah, this, don't leave home without it.
Hey.
My next essential are my sunglasses.
Big man, these must be the same sunglasses that I had in one of them videos from like 2012 and that, bro. Because these things, that's either gunk, bruv, or flipping, what do you call it? The green thing in that, bruv. I even forgot what it's called in that, bruv. When you have something like a, in a wet environment and them thing there, bruv. Whatever.
My next essential are my sunglasses. In Jamaica, we just call them shades. So this is the Fendi. As you see now, I have on the classic Biggie Smalls Versace. So I love shades. The person who really made me appreciate the sunglass game is Bounty Killer. Because back then he used to wear shades at night. So now, like it's just my day to day. I like to pick shades when I go shopping. Definitely gotta grab a Louis, gotta grab a Bulgari, which is my favorite shades. And it's practical as well, because sometimes from the graves, I need glasses to protect my eyes. They're very functional is what I'm saying. Bam.
PJ.
Now my next essential, and probably my most important essential, is my brother and manager, TJ from...
Big man, go watch this guy's Drink Champs interview, and someone needs to have a count of how many times this guy said DJ. Like, bro, that's his listen, that's his dog, bro.
Essential is my brother and manager, TJ from TJ Records. Now he handles everything for me. Bookings, you know what I mean, managing, dealing with my flights, my hotels. He makes sure my life goes as smoothly as possible. I like to say during interviews, if I can't remember something, I say, ask TJ. And that slang has become viral in Jamaica. It's crazy. I'm almost a decade older than he is, so I met him when he was younger, like out of high school. He used to promote shows like concerts and parties, and I did a party for him. And when he started producing, right, I did the first song. I was the first artist who recorded for him. He doesn't talk, and I'm gonna be honest. His nickname is the Grin.
Something about his smile. I was just about to say, something about his smile reminds me of my uncle still. You get me?
He doesn't talk, and I'm gonna be honest. His nickname is the Grinch. That's what we call him, because once
I thought he was gonna say the Grin, not Grinch.
you see his face get serious, you know it's work time. All fun is over. So yeah, that's TJ. Real essential. Hug me, broski. Come on.
Love you, bro.
Love you, bro. Hell yeah. Now for my next essential, I have a card holder wallet. Some people call it a card holder, some people call it a wallet. But it holds my credit cards. In here I have my BOA credit cards. I have credit cards from a few banks in my hometown of Jamaica. And like, as you see, it's Louis'd out. So yeah, I can't leave home without this. Well, go on. It's Vybz Kartel, and I gotta say, GQ, this was fun. Thank you for having me. And I'm glad I got to showcase my 10 essentials to you guys. And before I go, please go check out my new album, Viking 10th Anniversary Edition. It's on all digital platforms. Thank you, guys. What is under me nose?
I'm out. Yeah, that was a very practical very practical a very practical top 10 and
Hey,
that, like
well,
I said, grown man settings and that were very practical. But yeah, like I said, he has been domesticated though. Not one Jamaica item, not a one food, not a one flipping snack from there, one drink from, you know what I'm saying, and them thing there, bro. You know what I mean? But like I said, it was grown man on all them kind of thing there, bro. So I respect it at the same time. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Shout out to Vybz Kartel, shout out to GQ. You know.